Oh, you finally came. That's good. I've been waiting for hours. I mean, I know you got here right on time, but still, I've been waiting for hours. I was worried that maybe you got cold feet and weren't gonna show up. I wouldn't blame you. You wouldn't be the first person to bail on a wizard that challenges you to a bet. Not many can beat a wizard at their own game, after all. Don't worry, though. I won't be cheating. You know how I hate cheating. And besides, I don't need to cheat. Not with the game we'll be playing. Now, before we begin, is there anything I can get you? Maybe something to calm your nerves? Since I assume you must be nervous, going against me in such an uphill battle. Maybe I could get you some tea, some coffee, a stuffed animal to hug when you're losing? No? Nothing? Well, that's fine. Now, I know I already told you, but let me just give you a recap of the rules and the stakes. So the game we'll be playing is 2 truths and a lie. You know how it goes, right? I'll be making 3 statements at a time. One of them is a lie, and the other 2 are truths. You have 1 guess each time to guess which one is the lie. If you get it right, that's a point for you. Otherwise, it's a point for me. Then we move on. I win when I get 3 points. I mean, the winner wins when they get 3 points, but come on. We both know it's going to be me. Now as for the stakes. If I win, I become your boyfriend forever and ever. And you have to live with me, and you can never leave me or tell me that I'm creepy or ask why I've been staring at you for 15 minutes without blinking or stuff like that. And if you win, I mean, unlikely, I know, but if you win, then I'll do any one thing you ask, like give you my house or my soul or something. It doesn't really matter since I won't be losing. But that's it. Do you understand everything? Are we all good? Okay then, good. Now, just to make sure there isn't any chickening out, I've prepared this contract here. I've already signed it, and it's magically binding. You can tell from the faint blue glow, right? And don't worry, the contract is super short, just 1 page and it's easy to read and understand. There's no fancy schmancy big words beyond your vocabulary in an attempt to confuse you. And all the words are a pretty big font. There isn't any fine print. I can give you a magnifying glass, if you'd like to check for yourself though. The contract is basically just saying what I already told you right now. You can give it a quick read and sign it when you're done. Then, we can begin. All done? Okay, good. Let the games begin. Okay, so we'll start things simple. This is my first set of statements. 1. I don't watch television. 2. I have over 100 selfies on my phone. Or 3. I don't have a driver's license. That's all 3 statements. Now, can you tell me which one is a lie? Oh, but I'll give you some time to think it over. Obviously. You don't have to answer right away. No pressure. Take your time. I can get you some snacks or something while you're thinking it over, by the way. I've got some pumpkin-shaped cookies with your name on them. Literally, I wrote your name on them with icing. I think it makes them taste better. Oops, sorry. That was the wrong answer. The correct statement... Well, actually, I guess it's the incorrect statement in this case, since it's a lie. But the only one of those statements that was a lie was, I have over 100 selfies on my phone. Obviously, I don't bother taking selfies. You're the only thing I bother taking pictures of. My phone is just filled to the brim with pictures of you. Each and every last one is a masterpiece, no matter what those posers at the art museum say. As for television, obviously I don't watch it. You're the only thing that really interests me. And since I'm a wizard, I don't need a driver's license or a car when I can just teleport everywhere. And it's better for being discreet too, since cars are loud and noisy and aren't good at quietly appearing on your roof late at night. But enough about that. That's 1 point for me. Honestly, I'm kinda shocked. I was giving you an easy set to start you off with as a freebie. I had no idea you'd actually get it wrong, but oh well. Now, tell me, which of the following 3 statements is a lie? 1. I took a cooking class for 2 years. 2. My favorite car is a Volkswagen Arteon. Or 3. I have 4 cats. So just take your time thinking about it, alright? Then when you're ready, you can go ahead and give me the wrong answer. I'm patient. I can wait. You know, if you're not into pumpkin-shaped cookies, I also have one shaped like bats. Except these ones don't have your name on them. Which is regrettable, I know. But instead, they have "I'm batty about you" written on them in icing. Yeah, it's cheesy, but I thought it was cute. I've also got some shaped like ghosts, too. The icing on those say "Don't ghost me" on them. As you can see, I have a bit of a knack for corny lines. That's your answer? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay, I'm actually pretty happy about it because it puts you 1 step closer to being mine, but I'm afraid that was the wrong answer. My favorite car really is a Volkswagen Arteon. It was tricky though, right? It sounded like a lie, because how do I have a favorite car when I don't even have a license? But you see, the thing about that car is that it has a lot of space in its trunk, so I always thought, if I ever kidnapped someone, there'd be a lot of space for that person in the trunk. And then there'd still be lots of room left over for rope and duct tape and whatever else I need. I really do have 4 cats too. It sounded like that one could be a lie because it's a lot of cats, right? But, it's a magical person thing. We tend to have lots of cats. I think of them as my children. I could never separate from them. Unless you're allergic to cats, in which case I'll immediately throw them to the curb because I'd sacrifice anything to you. I mean, I'd sacrifice anything for you. To you sounds a lot more extreme. I'm sure you're not into that, right? But if you are, I can get my hands on some innocence or something. Oh, you're not? Okay, that's fine. Anyway, the only one of those statements that was a lie was the one about me taking a cooking class. I'm actually quite the natural cook on my own. You can tell from the taste of those cookies. Wait, does baking cookies count as cooking? Well, whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. What's more important is that I have 2 points now. That means I just need 1 more to win. I hope you like me because you're going to be mine forever. Don't worry though, I'll take such good care of you. And you're going to love being mine. There's lots of cookies in it for you, so I'd be surprised if you didn't. Anyway, here's the next set of statements. You get the idea now. Point out the lie. 1. I collect coffee mugs. 2. I shared a room with my sister growing up. Or 3. My first job was as a cashier. So, think it over. I'll be here, drooling over the thought of finally having you. I hope you like the Halloween aesthetic, by the way, because every room in my house has it, and you'll be living with me from now on. I can redecorate, though, if you'd like. Maybe we could make it Christmas themed or something? I don't know. It's just a thought. At the end of the day, all that matters is what you want. Other than freedom, of course. Ooh, sorry, that's... Wait. No, you actually got it right this time. Well, whatever. It would be disappointing if you didn't put up a fight, I suppose. But yes, I don't actually collect coffee mugs. Instead, the only thing I collect is hairs off of your head. After they've fallen off, of course. They're useful for spells. Also, sentimental value. Don't worry about the spells, though. There isn't a spell I can cast on you to make you fall in love with me. There's a spell to make you impressed with my haircut, though. That's what I used some of your hair for. So, what do you think? Did it work? Are you impressed? Nice. As for sharing a room with my sister growing up, that really did happen. It annoyed me so much. She was always touching my stuff. And I really hate it when people touch my stuff. Makes me so glad I have my own house now. And my first job really was as a cashier. I worked in a store that specialized in selling animal bones for certain divination spells. But let's get on with the game. Here's the next set of statements. 1. I sleep with a plushie at night. 2. I reach a typing speed of 130 words per minute. Or 3. I can sing. Let me know when you have an answer. I'll just take the time to admire you. Man, can you imagine if I lost? How embarrassing would that be? I talk such a big game. It's a good thing that you only got 1 point as a fluke, though. But don't worry. You'll enjoy being mine and having me as your boyfriend. Oh, that's actually the right answer. Well then. But yeah, I can't sing. Well, not well anyway. That one was kind of obvious, wasn't it? I mean, I'm gorgeous, a great cook, a great wizard, and I've got a great personality. If I could sing too, that would make me too perfect to believe, right? Although being a bad singer kind of has a bit of a dorky charm to it, don't you think? I hope you don't mind that I sleep with a plushie at night, by the way. Especially since the plushie is of you. As for my typing speed, I feel like I should clarify I can only reach speeds of 130 words per minute in certain situations, specifically in internet arguments. But yes, the statement about my typing speed is still true. Well, it's 2-2. I'll admit, I'm actually pretty nervous right now. But I'm also really proud of you. Not many can face off against a wizard. Well, without further ado, here's the final set of statements. 1. I'm afraid of spiders. 2. I can fit 21 marshmallows in my mouth. Or 3. I cosplay as a hobby. Now, which one is the lie? I have to ask, are you sure you aren't a bit of a spellcaster yourself? Because I just love you to such an inhuman degree that it really makes me think that maybe you cast a spell on me. That sounded a bit corny, didn't it? Sorry. I really hope I win. I was really looking forward to finally having you. I set up a room for you and everything, just in case you weren't comfortable sleeping in the same room as me. 'Cause I can understand if you need some basic level of distance. Just as long as you aren't leaving me. I even had a banner put up welcoming you to your new home. I also baked a cake to welcome you and everything. Well, I baked Several cakes, actually, since I wasn't sure which one you'd like the best. For instance, one has a spiderweb design on it. Another one has a skull design. That's my favorite one, actually. It's vanilla velvet. I also made some other dishes for you and even set up some games and a movie. It was going to be a real welcoming party. At least as much of a party as it can be with just the two of us. And my 4 cats. That's correct. You guessed the lie correctly. I'm not actually afraid of spiders. Was that too obvious? I mean, what kind of wizard is afraid of spiders? It's just that arachnophobia is so common, I thought it would be believable. Oh well. You did it. You won. Congratulations. A deal is a deal. Especially a magically binding one like we have. Well, go on. What do you want? You want my soul, my house, my recipes? I'll do any one thing you ask, just like the contract says. You want me to become your boyfriend forever? Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! Yes! I promise I'll be the best boyfriend ever. I'll tell you that I love you every hour that I'm awake. Here, I'll start right now. I love you. Also, I love you. And not just that, but I'll make sure to do things the right way and only impress you with my haircut without magic. Unless you say otherwise, of course. This is the happiest day of my life. We need to celebrate. Fortunately, I already have the party set up, so come on. I'll introduce you to my cats. And then maybe we can start things off with a movie? How do you feel about Halloween movies? We can watch whatever you want, though, because, personally, I'd rather just watch you.